Welcome back, everybody. Let's play some more Pokemon Ultra Moon. So, if y'all recall, we are playing with Island Scan Pokemon only, but we are allowing encounters from both Moon and Ultra Moon because, well, it was necessary for the challenge to even get off of the first island. Past that point, there are probably strats that I could have drawn on to do everything else, but it didn't really make sense to change the rules after an arbitrary portion. Wow. Words are not wordsing today. Okay then. With that said, there are a couple of things that I want to take care of. Oh, by the way, through totally legitimate means, welcome to the stream, Brittle, we have evolved Rykard into a Steelix, and we have also obtained a spare metal coat definitely from a wild Magnemite that I farmed off stream, and a spare dragon scale, which we can actually obtain in this game by farming Seadra, or by farming Horsey, who is an island scan encounter, meaning my totally legitimate farming method was to build up the island scan points in the right area on the right day, go to that area, and then save before getting the island scan encounter to hunt for that particular item. And I definitely did all of that and didn't cheat in the slightest. And you should all believe me when I say that. Obviously, I am lying. While we're here on Melemele, we are going to take just a minute and get some stuff through surfing that we hadn't picked up before. Oh. Did not mean to get into a battle, but I think we should be able to handle it all right, though admittedly, we don't have a great matchup here. Go for another rock tomb. I think we should just be out of range of a crit, but now we're not, so we'll switch again. I probably should have checked if at this level this thing has any fighting type coverage, because if it doesn't, then Rykard can totally handle it, but you know what? Let's actually check this. Melemele C. Trainer with a Hawlucha. It does have Karate Chop. That said, it should never go for it as the first move. Unfortunately, I don't have any good attacking options on this. I think I'm just going to hope for no crit. Oh, right, I outspeed because it's at -2. Well, that was dumb of me. Yeah, Hawlucha is a pretty scary Pokemon. Where are my potions? So we can't get through these rocks until we get access to Sharpedo. But that's not a big issue. Real quick. Yeah, so it doesn't look like there's anywhere else to explore there until we've got Sharpedo. Okay then. Anyway, when we finished off last time, we took things pretty slow and very cautious last time because I was worried about the fire type trial. Luckily, things should be far simpler for the grass-type trial, despite that usually being considered more difficult. Because, you see, we have a ringer into the grass-type trial. We have Millicent here, who, with just one more level, will evolve, and with 2 more levels, she will learn some very, well, with 2 more levels, she'll be at the level cap. There's not actually anything else that needs to happen, really, but thanks to Millicent here, we have a pretty fantastic matchup into the upcoming trial. Oh, jeez. I hate that the Y button is the search function, because who actually needs to search their boxes? We also got Nepheli here, who has the worst ability she could have. But other than that, we're in a pretty good spot, all things considered. Sorry, just taking a moment to get everyone up to level 22 for the moment, since that was the level cap of the last trial. Selene is learning Draining Kiss, which means now we'll go ahead and let her evolve. Into Kirlia. We want to keep Kirlia nice and safe because we are going to want a strong, fairly fast fairy type down the line, and she is our only option. Alright, now the question becomes, what team do we want to run around with? Welcome to the stream, Lastborn. We're going to be heading back to Route 8, where there are a few trainers that we'll probably have to fight through. Thank you for the hydrate. Alright. Let's stick with what has become a pretty typical team for us. Except Rykard now has the stats to hold his own, even if he's got an abysmal nature. It is a question of which water type I want to keep around. See, I'm kind of making a point at the moment to keep around the Pokemon that we, to keep Pokemon safe if we're not going to get another Pokemon of the same type. Although in some cases, we're not going to get another Pokemon of the same type, and the Pokemon we have of that type is pretty bad. Hello, Nepheli. I shouldn't be bagging on that Pokemon so much, but, like, seriously. It is not a great option. Yeah, we'll bring Millicent around with us for now. Let's take a look through our TMs, because I think there are a few Pokemon that we're going to want them on. gonna want some fresh moves on some of our team members. Come to think of it, at some point I should probably check who here has, like, usable hidden powers. I think I'm going to go ahead and drop Rototiller on Rykard. I just don't think the odds of us ever getting a use for it are that great. And why not? Let's go ahead and put Flame Charge on Electo here. Have room for it on you? Not really, though I could probably drop counter from Charmeleon. Alright, let's see. We'll probably want to clear through some trainers. This girl has a Phantom and a Trumbeak. Does her Trumbeak have Roost? It does. So we will want some direct damage to take care of it. But that's where Agil comes in. Okay, that trainer didn't. I don't know why I'm bothering to save, but yeah, let's do it. Okay, we'll drop Stealth Rock. Then we'll switch to a Geel. Welcome to the stream, Rafkin. Oh, I probably should have. I thought I had prepped Flame Charge, but apparently I immediately didn't do that after thinking of doing it. Phantump is frickin' adorable. I will not fault you there. Anyway, Z Fire Punch. Yeah, no, I'm a big fan of Phantump's design. It's a very cute one. Anyway, goodbye, Trumbeak. And now back to a Pokemon Center. I healed twice for literally no reason. Welcome to the stream, B. There are actually wild Pokemon in here. Oh, yep. Like that Wimpod that came rushing in. And there are Kecleon, I believe, that you can occasionally find. Alright, I'll fix my posture. Let's see now. What does this girl have? Just a Stuffle. However, it has Dark type coverage, so I can't just wall it with my Ghost type. With that said, it does not have... It doesn't have Fighting type coverage, so I could wall it with my Steel type, but that would be very slow given its ability. I think we'll keep it nice and simple here. Send in a Geel. As Flail, that's why I went for Dragon Rage instead of Fire Punch, because if it had survived Fire Punch on a Sliver, Flail would have actually done a lot of damage. An honorable defeat. How invigorating, she says, as if she looks like she's in mortal pain. Dang it, I left the leftovers in the box somewhere. Alright, what's this guy packing? An Amara and an Ammonite. Now, I could take that on with what I've got, but I'm actually going to fly back to town and swap for a different grass type. You know what? I'll bring Quilava onto the party for this as well. Shake up which fire type I'm packing. Also, apparently I never leveled up Quilava. And... there you are. Alright, double kick. Should be a clean kill. Oh, crap. Yeah, so Amara has a cool ability called Refrigerate that makes its normal type moves turn into ice type moves, which meant that was an ice type takedown. Also, apparently, oh, that is not what I meant to do. Apparently, it's possible to get the grass type, to get to the grass type totem Pokemon without doing a single battle if you pick the right option. So I'm going to be following along with the wiki to pull that off. A festival where lots of people get together and have fun. Oh, yeah, I accidentally already did the Festival Plaza tutorial. It was probably going to force me to do it there. Now this is interesting. One run that I considered for these games was actually Ultra Sun or Ultra Moon using only fossil Pokemon, because these are the last games in the series where you can get a majority of the fossil Pokemon. But unfortunately, we don't get access to them until here, which is like a third of the way into the game. And I didn't just want to give them to myself, especially since I would have almost certainly have to give myself... I would have been almost required to give myself Aerodactyl as my starter in order to get through the early game. And that just didn't seem like that just didn't seem that interesting. Oh, Finally, quick balls. And dusk balls, too. Those are also nice. Just not as incredible as quick balls. Alright, anything else that we want to grab while we're here on the route? I mean, there are more trainers to fight. Ooh, I might hold off on fighting that Kangaskhan, for example, because that thing looks terrifying. Oh, right, there's a hotel here. So yeah, this is where Gladion lives. It was kind of a strange choice for Pokemon to introduce a homeless child plot to the game, but hey, I'm not their marketing team. Looks like this guy has the Hoot Hoot, which really shouldn't pose any threat to Rykard. This lady, on the other hand, has a Natu who could be kinda dangerous if we don't one-shot it. So we're probably gonna leave that one alone until we've got a better team to match up into it. You know what? We don't really need the Skydrop TM, so I might just go ahead and not worry so much about clearing the trainers in this area. Let's overlevel them a bit. Some of them have some annoying Pokemon. I'm just gonna see if there's anything else that we need to pick up here. We got Flame Charge. Apparently there's a Miracle Seed somewhere around here, so we should look where... We should try and track down where that is. Yeah, it really doesn't look like there's anything that we need. Alright, let's put some Pokemon together for Lush Jungle. Now this should be a pretty straightforward thing. So, first of all, we're going to give the leftovers to Millicent. We are going to be taking Electo with us, and we'll probably wind up taking the rest of our fire types as well. And I think that might be the extent of the team. I think that might literally be the strategy. Let's see if there's anything that I want to prep for. I suppose if I misunderstand the trial requirements, then I might want something specifically for Sudowoodo. So, you know what? We will switch one of these fire types out for D. But I think that's the extent of it. D also technically has a pretty good matchup. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, it would be good to have a slightly stronger Pokemon for the couple of fairy types that we might have to encounter, including the one that we will have to encounter. Is there any status spam involved in this? It doesn't look like it, so we should be pretty safe to just hand out some citrus berries. Oh, that is not what I meant to do. Okay, let's see. Give Rykard a metal coat. And yes, I do have a poison barb. Give Goldmask a poison barb. Honestly, Smokescreen will be more likely to come in handy. And give Electo a Firium Z. And that's it. That's the prep for the trial. Actually, I should probably have cleared stuff down here first. So I think there are a couple of trainers. Oh. No, we don't need to clear any of that stuff yet. We can do that after the trial. Alright, welcome to Lush Jungle, everyone. So the general idea behind this trial is... Oh, hang on. I'm going to mess with the music real quick, because there is some specific music that I think is pretty applicable here. Yeah, Jade Jungle. Oh yeah. I love the music from Paper Mario. Have I ever said that? Time for Mallow's trial to begin. Super Mallow Special. So the trial is that we want to find the ingredients. A mango berry, some honey, and a big root. I should probably mess around with movesets, make sure I've got everyone set up the way that I want them. There are Formantis living here, because they love mango berries too. Alright, before I forget, let's make sure that everyone has the moves that I want. You know, we might throw some weather control in here as well. We won't be able to roar anything while we're here, so might as well. There's a small chance that'll come up. Oh, do I want Flame Charge on Elmer? Also, I think it was actually supposed to be Elmer, not Elmer. Yeah, it was. I should fix that. Or we could just roll with it. I'll leave Flame Charge off Elmer for now. Okay, time to check the details with the trial. So, we're looking for the Mago Berry under the tree to the west, which will only have a sour smell. Sour scent. Yep. I'll be fine. Honey from the flowers. Oh, hi, Kiawe. Wonder what he's doing here. Maybe he's going to burn the forest down. Honey from the bush in the southwest with few flowers. Anyway, let's talk to Kiawe first. So we want the bush with few flowers. Oh, and here's the Moss Rock, which is what you use to evolve Eevee into Leafeon. Yep, they don't have any problem with me taking from that bush. Can find them near the trees deep in the jungle that look kind of like Sudowoodo. But some of the trees that look like Sudowoodo are actually Sudowoodo. At least this one's pretty obvious which one is real. And which ones are Sudowoodo. So late in the game, we will get access to Machamp as a ride Pokemon, and it will let us So it will let us push this down and finally give us access to a very late game area placed in the middle of an extremely not late game area. Let's use Stoutland real quick. Alright, well, let's break out that rare candy, level up Gold Mask. And Gold Mask wants to learn Acid, but the thing is, Acid, 40 base power, has a chance to lower special defense. Acid Spray, 40 base power, guaranteed to harshly lower special defense. It is just a fundamentally better Pokemon, or better move. And I suppose we should talk for a minute about the strategy that I've cooked up for the trial here. It's pretty straightforward. We lead with Electo, who won't take much damage from anything the Totem Lurantis does, and has Firium Z to power up Flame Burst into Inferno Overdrive for a nice strong fire type move. Electo is our least vulnerable fire type in this fight, since it is immune to one of its coverage moves and quad resists the other one, and should be able to survive even a critical hit from its stab. And it looks like we have a request to show Totoro. Scream at me if I start talking strategy again before switching it back, because I've done that before. But look at the little dude, I still haven't updated his calendar. He's so round. And those eyes have seen everything and they are afraid. He's such a good little dude. I need to give Totoro a rewatch. So, we use Electo with the Z move turn 1 to make sure that Lurantis is below 66%. So as long as we knock out the first third of its HP turn 1, it will call the correct ally. And then all we have to do is play intelligently around that opponent. And that is where Millicent comes in. And Millicent, I believe, needs to learn... Yep, Millicent needs to learn Protect. Isn't Bug Bite a move tutor move available? That might make it the easier one to replace for the moment. Hang on. Move tutor. Awesome. Bug Bite is back on Melemele. Yeah. Especially since we're not really planning to do direct damage. We'll go ahead and replace Bug Bite, even though it's slightly stronger than Poison Tail. Our plan is kind of just going to be slow and steady, and eventually we'll proc Poison on Lurantis thanks to our Poison Point. So you see Poison Tail is 50 base power, Bug Bite is 60. But hang on, I just want to double check that I am remembering what I checked earlier correctly. Yes, Poison Point. I was fully prepared to just be going insane. So we drop Bug Bite. We'll keep Iron Defense around because that'll let us boost against other hits from Lurantis. And Comfey only has one offensive move. In Magical Leaf, it will kind of spam Floral Healing, but we can deal with that. And we want Protect because that'll let us stall for extra leftovers recovery. So, leading the correct Pokemon, correct items assigned. Yep, we should be good to go. And now just to double check that the game isn't like trying to pull a fast one on me with which bush to check. Does not have a description about it moving or watching the player. And it looks different as well. Yep. I'll be fine. Alright, let's make a meal for a totem Pokemon. Check the ingredients you got for me. Mako Berry first. Pour in the fresh water that Lana brought. Next is the honey. Mix it using the thick club that Kiawe brought. And the big root. And then her super special secret spice. All done, and it smells delicious. Now this would unironically be terrifying. Although it doesn't look quite as massive once we actually turn around. It looks roughly our height, but from that other angle it looked like it was about half again as tall. Alright, so the only thing that I'm really worried about here is the chance that I've underestimated the damage that a crit Solar Blade would do. But she doesn't even go for it. She just goes for the quad-resisted X-Scissor. Sure, why not? Maybe its AI is designed to look... Well, maybe its AI is specifically designed to look for a good opening for Solar Blade, since it's stuck using that with a... Solar Blade is a 2-turn move, but it has a power herb to skip the charge up turn one time. So maybe it's trying to look for that. You know, it may be a bit questionable, but I think I'm actually going to go for Flame Burst. I just want to see if I can bring this to an end faster rather than slower. I expect that Comfy will go for Floral Healing, but if it decides to set up like Sunny Day or something, then we might have a chance. Oh, no, Lurantis just has Synthesis. I kinda forgot that. I forgot Flame Burst has spread damage. Anyway, I'm going to go for Will-O-Wisp to nerf Lurantis. Wait, why did I'm an idiot. Please miss. That'll actually make this so much slower if I burn it. Oh, Flower Veil protects it, right. Anyway. Alright, time to switch into our actual ringer for this match. Yeah, we quad resist this with a pretty decent physical defense stat, we're alright. The Comfey does go for Sunny Day. However, we have leftovers. Start by going for Iron Defense a few times and trying to fish for a poison with Poison Point. Oh, I don't actually recall if that will work, so how does Flower Veil work? Okay, so it can't actually be poisoned here. Luckily, we should still pretty easily be able to stall these guys out of all of their healing. And the occasional Poison Tail crit should be enough to get us through here. This is going to take a while. This will not be a fast process. I'm going to do something a little bit strange here. I think there's a very small chance we might have to take out the Comfey. Before the Lurantis. In which case, we want Toxic Spikes up so that we can more easily deal with the Kecleon that comes in after. Anyway, we're going to try and make this go a little bit faster by just spamming Poison Tail. It has a high crit rate, so there's a good chance that we will break through given a little bit of time. There's a crit. Okay, they got the crit on us. I am just going to click Iron Defense because they should both waste a healing move here. I think that's the strat, just burn through their healing capacity. Do a little bit of damage, wait for them to spend healing moves. I do think that they're out of healing moves, though. Surely they would have gone for some by now. They kind of... Oh, they're not quite out. I probably should have been counting them. I know this looks like I'm just wasting time, but the thing is, the longer I stall, the more likely they waste a healing move when they don't need to. Also, I think Lurantis is out of Solar Blade. Yeah, they've got to be out of moves by now, otherwise it would absolutely be going for Synthesis at this point. I think just sitting there and literally doing nothing was the right call. I mean, technically I could also switch Electo back in, since now Lurantis can't damage it. Oh, you know what? We're going to leave Millie in a bit longer to stall Comfey's Magical Leaf. Oh. Never mind. We definitely don't want to do that. We don't want Comfey to struggle itself to death before we can kill Lurantis. Okay, good. Electo isn't taking some insane amount of damage from struggle. Alright, we're done at this point. And now, all we have to do is switch in something that can take Comfey's last couple turns of struggle. Yeah, it was never going to be a fast fight. It might have gone faster had I paid more attention to how many healing moves they'd used. But in all honesty, that fight was going to be totally free regardless. And Comfey struggles itself to death. Nicely done, guys. After the torment that was the fire trial, having something that was such a hard counter into her was very nice. Well, I didn't particularly want it to be a fair fight, B. Nest balls, the most useless type of Pokeballs in a Nuzlocke, because you're never encountering things that are that far below your normal level unless you bypass some stuff for an extended period. Also, I love how my body just keeps vanishing for a few moments. Yeah, unless you're bypassing a specific encounter long-term in order to get dupes down the line to guarantee something, nest balls are useless, and they're already pretty bad without that, so... Because it depends on the level difference between your Pokemon and the one you're trying to catch. You need a pretty big level difference for it to be more worthwhile than, say, a Great Ball. Food is suited to Pokemon's taste buds, right? Save it for Lurantis. Alright. Oh, and we got Smart Strike. That's not bad, honestly. I don't know if anything we have can use it, unfortunately. The distribution on Smart Strike is pretty awful. Anyway. Let's see, are there any items that we want to find while we're here? We don't have any encounters here because there are no island scan Pokemon in this area. We got the TM from Kukui. We will probably want a big root. If we can get a hold of a big root, that would be very nice. And I think it might be that Pokeball that we could see... Okay, hang on. Let me shut up for a moment to look at what else might be there. So we can't get that item. Can't use any of those. With those, and we don't have access to that place. Okay, yeah, so I'm pretty sure that item is the only one that we actually care about. Oh, hello. Oh, hang on. Can we buy Ultra Balls yet? Yes! Let's go! We did get access to Route 5 just now. Well, we got access to the rest of Route 5 just now. Oh, I did not mean to get caught in a battle. Luckily, I should be able to take this thing. With my abundance of fire types on the team. Oh, there are actual items in there. Okay, I should look ahead at what opponents I'm about to face. There's an Ace Trainer with a Sylveon. And a Goomy. And this guy has a Makuhita and a Mudbray. I should probably balance out my team real quick. Oh. You know, when I say things like that, I should probably learn to actually do them immediately. Instead of running off to check just one more area. Now the Goomy shouldn't actually be any trouble, really. Yeah, okay. We're gonna shake up our team slightly. Yeah, these guys should be more than prepared to deal with this. No, this can't be Arena Trap because these Diglets don't have access to Arena Trap. That was almost really dumb of me. And this is why it's important to be careful when you're on speed up. And learning Leaf Blade, nice, very nice. You know, I should just use those Poke Toys that I got ages ago for the purpose that I have them. Okay, anyway. Now we're in the position that we want. Rykard, you're up. Use Euroball. I should probably make a point of noticing what ability I trace. Yeah, Mudbray hits like a truck, even when you resist its moves. Okay, got Brutal Swing. So that's easy access to dark coverage. We could probably battle this guy now, but I don't know if I actually want to. What does Bronson give us? TM96. Nature Power. Probably not the most useful thing that we could pick up. Anyway. Let's look a little bit ahead. So the next significant place we're going to be headed is Diglett's Tunnel. Alright, let's put together a more generally focused team for what we're likely to encounter in Diglett's Tunnel. Well, for what we're going to encounter in Diglett's Tunnel. I see at least one Pokemon that we should absolutely include. And then I can't really recall. I'm pretty sure that the how that it shows here is our ally in the battle, not our opponent, but I'd like to take this fairly safe. weirdly enough, having a primarily water-type team is actually a pretty good matchup into his team. Eevee is really the only thing that we have to worry about here. And yeah, Shabriri should handle that matchup pretty well. Let's throw around some rare candies while we're here. You still have... yes, you do still have Waturian Z. Let's see if there's anything else we can give you in your moveset, though. So, Shabriri, do you want anything new in your moveset? Yeah, Brick Break is better than Sand Attack. Yeah, these guys should be fine. Well, come to think of it, I should give out some extra citrus berries. Yeah, so we're restricted to passing through here until we've cleared the other island trials because of the Diglets. Oh, right, I have to visit the Dimensional Research Lab first. Also, I kind of forgot that I had the intense music going. Isn't really all that necessary for where we are right now. I'm gonna leave y'all for a sec to go and use the bathroom. So just chill here with some Kokiri Forest music for a minute. I'll only be gone for a little bit. Oh, you told me to hurry? Dang it, I should have taken longer. Calling me rude? You're the one who was telling me to hurry. And here's the research lab. She told Nebby to use Splash and then says she was acting just like Melina. Oh my gosh, that face. There's not a thought behind those eyes. It was pretty tough. Oh, welcome to the stream, that good game. Wait a sec, I just noticed an item. Apparently I never came back here to grab. It's just a big mushroom, that was kind of pointless. Doing alright. Doing a hardcore Nuzlocke of Ultra Moon using only Island Scan Pokemon from both Moon and Ultra Moon because it was impossible to get off the first island without it. Heck, it was impossible to make it to the first trial without over-leveling without it. That was the real limitation there. Professor Burnett. Not for Island Scan, at least not as far as I can tell. So yeah, we have to mash through some dialogue where they talk about alternate dimensions and stuff. Ultra wormholes. Yeah, we won't be getting any of those. I love how they made a TM exclusively for Smart Strike, and then gave it to, like, absolutely nothing, except the Pokemon that learn it by level up. Real great use of a TM slot. Music is too loud. Let's see. How is that? I'm also not talking as loud as I sometimes do, so I might be mumbling a bit. My bad. Oh, I have to talk to people. Okay. Oh great, I have to read books. Okay, I've read the books. Or do I need to talk to the other people? Oh, it's Lily who I need to talk to. Got it. So, yeah. Thank you for the hydrate, Lastborn. When do I get to leave? So I think that's just a scan for an event distribution Pokemon that also counts toward Island Scan. It isn't itself an Island Scan Pokemon. Just with how the Island Scan mechanic works. Okay, I've talked to everyone. Can I leave now? Thanks for the follow, good game. So our last matchup on this island... no, it wouldn't count. You get it from the scanning, not... You get it from scanning the QR code, not from the island scan feature in the game. Which we should probably see in just a minute here, once we get through Diglett Cave. Oh, I meant to go down. Once we get through Diglett Cave, then we'll finally have access to our last encounter here on the island, and I'll have to jump through all the hoops that I need to in order to actually get the encounter. See, if this were a normal Nuzlocke, I would be so excited right now, because that is a Larvitar. It's just a straight-up Larvitar. Oh. Let's see. Let's swap Shibariri to the lead to make it a bit easier to run from wild Pokemon. Lunch. Oh, what did I have for lunch? Some pasta and bean thing. I can't remember. I stole it from my parents on Sunday. I can't remember what it's called, but it was pretty good. Oh, we got more people from the Ether Foundation. Yeah, just sleeping all day sounds like the strat to me. So we can't get to whatever's over there because we don't have Machamp yet. But we can take care of this trainer. I should check what Olivia's level cap is. Make sure I don't go over it. Oh wait, this is a different person than I thought it was. I was expecting the dude with the Arkin. This is the dude with the Arkin. Where is the Arkin? Also, I don't dare attack Shieldon without breaking its sturdy, because I have no clue when it learns Metal Burst. Bob the Builder, probably. I think it just said that his name was Eric or something. Here, I'll check for you. Why not? Okay, that was Worker Frank. And the one with the Diglets was Worker Jeff. And somehow we still haven't encountered Worker Vaclav, who is apparently in here somewhere. Nothing else. Hey. We go for the memes that we enjoy. Their age is never really a consideration. Yep, there's the Arkin. There's Worker Vaclav with an Arkin. Okay, why the heck does this path even exist? Is it literally just to trick you into going down that way so that you have to do a loop and probably fight Frank? Anyway, here we go. Got some Team Skull, and it looks like the How that was listed is an ally, not an opponent. Anyway, the entire reason we were leading with Alexander is to make that Salandit easy to deal with. So let us absolutely wreck it. Steal his Eevee and make it an Umbreon, but that's not an island scan Pokemon. Come to think of it, given the Pokemon he chose, I think he'll wind up evolving his Eevee into a Leafeon, which is, or maybe a Jolteon, which is actually a choice that I definitely respect. Both are some of the cooler evolutions. Not Umbreon level cool, but still cool. Oh, hang on. Can't just spout it off the top of my head. But what I can do is share the link that I'm using. That's the Bulbapedia article on the QR scanner, and specifically the island scanning counters. And out of them, the only thing that I have banned for being blatantly overpowered is Aegislash. I'll still allow myself its 2 prior evolutions, but Aegislash is so busted. Yeah. Rykard wants to learn Dragon Breath somehow. I don't think that's worth doing. Dino doesn't hit its first evolution stage until level 50, and it doesn't hit its second one until level 65. I'm not even sure that's within the game. And either way, Hydreigon is not nearly as busted. Yeah, Bulbapedia has some annoying ads for sure. Hydreigon is not nearly as busted as Aegislash. Like, it's good if we get to use it, which I'm pretty sure we won't. But it isn't even close to that level of broken. Okay. No need to restore any health or anything. Let's just keep going through. Oh, and Looker. For his own private reasons. Infamous Pokemon Mafia. Oh right, that's part of the post-game in this. Guess your 2 favorite Pokemon. Well, by the fact that you've shared penguin memes, I'm going to go with Piplup. And then... why not? You brought it up. Hydreigon. Or Dino. Something from that line. I'm making completely wild guesses out of 1,000 possibilities, so... I really can't guarantee anything. Marshadow and Darkrai. Both cool Pokemon, for sure. I didn't know this was a thing, but I am just going to run from the battle. So there is a cop back there that is just straight up a Ditto. Is there any reason to do that battle? You know, it's kind of weird. Route 9 does not have any island scan encounters. Yeah, when you're battling the trainer, you can run from the trainer battle. Anyway, do I get like an item or anything from... I can get a focus band from pursuing that, but that really doesn't seem worthwhile, so... Police Officer Haruki is the only thing I really have to avoid on this route, and I can't just go around him. He's not a very good cop, honestly. There is a trainer right there. But I also don't need to fight him. Now, Coney City, yeah, Coney City has a lot of shops, and a lot of them are very useful. Okay, I need to focus for just a second and find out what the heck Olivia is packing. Olivia, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. 28 is the level cap. She'll be packing an Anorith, a Lilith, and her Lycanroc. Admittedly... Oh, never mind. I do have a pretty good matchup into the Lycanroc. Steelix can easily switch in on that. Thank you for the hydrate, Lastborn. And Anorith and Lilip aren't all that dangerous as long as I don't let them just absolutely mash. As long as I don't let them just fire off repeated super effective moves into me. They're both relatively weak Pokemon. Okay, we got a bunch of incense. I will buy the ones that I think might be useful. Pretty sure I already got a Miracle Seed. I have a Hard Stone. I don't have a Twisted Spoon. I don't have an Iron Ball or anything. I love how there's both Wave Incense and Sea Incense, which have the exact same effect in battle, but are used to breed different Pokemon. Like, why not just have the one item work on both of them? And I don't recall if I've got an Amulet coin, except I don't need it. I'm just cheating in infinite money because it's possible to farm it. Oh, I didn't actually mean to go in there. I don't really think that I need a new haircut. Now, TMs. Yeah, gimme. 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 Gimme all of them. Wait, I did buy Bulldoze, right? Yes. For a second there, I thought I had backed out of it. Roderica has been around for the longest out of this bunch, so... Okay, I thought maybe I would get a reward. Ooh, clothes. Accessorizing. Though my look is pretty dang fashionable, so I might not. Yeah, TMs are so very worth buying. And a bunch of V-necks. Ooh, that works. Oh, all of those are pretty good. I don't think the ruffled blouse actually goes that well with my skirt. I think I would like a full dress or something for that. Like a longer skirt at the very least. Athletic tanks, probably not. Beige. Sporty tanks, no. I might try one of those ruffled tanks, maybe the white one. Ooh, those look good too. And there's the pleated mini skirt. I think I kind of prefer the skirt that I already have. I think it would either be the pants. Ooh, the flared skirt, though. Look, if I gotta have that drip, you know? Ooh, I like that, though. That actually works, like, so well. And there are athletic shorts. Oh, welcome to the stream, Jay. You know what? I think I will get that bordered flared skirt because that just absolutely slays. Doing all right. And I already decided that I am not wearing socks with sandals, so unless I find some shoes that I would rather wear, I'm not going for it. I picked Poplio because it made the Ilima fight most relevant, but we're only using island scanning it made the Ilima fight manageable. But we're only using island scan encounters, so I'm not actually using it. Just means that I have to deal with Litten in the remaining battles. So yeah, it's island scan encounters only. What do y'all think? Should I go for the low-heeled sandals? I'm kind of... I kind of like that, to be honest. Yeah, gimme. I probably won't change my bag. I like the watermelon. Oh, later, Lastborn. See you on Friday. And of course, I can't look at any of the hats, but honestly, I kinda still really love the Lorantis headband, so... Yeah, Incineroar is a bit much in the VGC. I haven't personally played any of it, but I've seen things. Oh, I'm so tempted with that ruffled tank, though. I might change up the look. Not to the green one. I don't want to be, like, monocolor. Like, I really like the white top. But at the same time, I really like this white top, and I think it's... You know what, I'll stick with my current top. Alright. We have updated our fashion. That's food. There's the Pokemon Center. We should probably heal after going through Diglett Tunnel. Nothing to get there. Might actually... Hang on, I'm going to check Cerebi. See if there's anything else that I want to grab while we're here, because there are a lot of items and I might not know everywhere to look. So we've got what we want from the shops. We could also get fossils, but obviously those are not island scan encounters, so it's irrelevant. And I don't think we need any of the evolutionary stones. I'm pretty sure we don't. I mean, we'll eventually need a Dawn Stone for Roselia, but that's not one of the ones that they sell here. So yeah, we don't need any of the evolutionary stones. So nothing else from shopping. What about from items that are just lying around? Eviolite is here. Okay, we absolutely want that. Oh, and we've got a Show Desk Duck redeem. Behold the sparkly quacker. It's him. It's the desk duck. He's a good little dude. Next to the lighthouse. Okay, we can't get that one because we don't have Machamp. We could get a dragon fang, but we don't really need it. If we ate at the restaurant, we could get a heart scale, but again, we don't really need it. I guess soft sand is here, but I'm not actually sure what it means through what it's saying. Anyway, let's get a Violite. That's the important one. Give me one of the single best items in the entire game. Yeah, we can't get through here from this side. Why is there a pirate ship? Was this here in the last game? Okay, sure. Alright, you know what? Well, that was weird. I probably could have guessed that that was going to turn into a battle, but oh well. The restaurant. Wait. I can just nap in random people's beds. What the crap? Maybe it's the restaurant next door that Olivia's family owns. Ah, here we are. Ruins of Life past Memorial Hill. Nope. Ooh, hello. Except I'm kind of attached to the Lorantis headband still. Like, some of these are definitely stylish, but there's just something so unique about the Lorantis headband. Like, that's adorable. But again, I don't think I'm swapping off of it. So many Stuffle. Just gonna go around using everyone's beds. Who Okay, I think there might be someone in the salon that gives me soft sand. And that should be the last one. Huh. Or is this the salon? Alright, well, I'm not gonna worry about it. I expect I could thief it from a Pokemon if I really needed it. Okay, so Memorial Hill is not where our next encounter is, but we should probably go looking for... Well, we should probably progress through a bit of this. Huh. Oh, I'm glad that I remembered to scroll far enough down to see the Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon fights instead of the Sun and Moon ones. Madame Sayuri has a Furfrou. That's going to be annoying. I think we can avoid most of the battles here, to be fair. I don't think we have much reason to do the battles here. We'll probably want to fight Preschooler Liam, just because he gives us an item, but that's about it. Or is it just the item that's by him? Yeah, that's fine. Unfortunately, our Azumarill does not have huge power, which means it's pretty hard to really make use of. There are a couple of people at the end of the route that I don't recall if we can slip past. Yeah, okay, there are no other items there that we need. So let's see, those last couple of people on the route. An Ariados. Nightshade, Shadow Sneak, Fury Swipes, and Raticate. Pursuit, Hyperfang, Assurance, Crunch. Let's make sure we've got a decent team for that and for whatever we're going to encounter as soon as we hit the next route. Rykard can easily deal with the Ariados if needed. I might go for a fire type instead to save some of the XP that I would wind up packing onto Rykard. We want Shabriri for fighting coverage for the Raticate. Though again, Rykard is a decent fallback there. Oh, I should probably go and put Bug Bite back on Millicent. Yeah, while I'm thinking about it, let's go put Bug Bite back onto Millicent. And I want to see what's coming up on the next route, too, because that has the potential to be more worrying. I mean, first of all, on the next route we finally get access to our last encounter on this island. That's probably how we'll round off the stream, is by getting that encounter. But... okay, so there are a couple of fights. With Team Skull. There are a couple of trainer battles, and there is Team Skull. Team Skull admin Plumeria, I'm guessing. But by her placement in the list, I'm pretty sure that she's at the end of the thing. Alright. So it looks like we will want Alexander on the team. Nefeli should be fine for that. The other one. And then Agheel will be our fire type. That should do the job pretty well. Yeah, I'm pretty unlikely to ever actually use oh wait. Given the one Pokemon I'm considering using Nefeli against is a Golbat, I'm pretty sure I'll want to be confusion-proof. Okay. Only thing to do here is learn her walking pattern. Okay, I think I see the path past her. Yep, there we go. Okay, we managed to slip past her. Really? Really? And there we go with plot stuff. They're going to sell a slowpoke and get rich. Wait, why is this Team Skull fight not on the list of fights? Oh, it was the Team Skull Grunt. Okay, well, I'm just dumb. Ah, well, it's only an Alolan Raticate. We've got multiple good answers into it. As long as we can lay down a single Leech Seed, we'll be on the right track. And it's just like... and there we go, just like that. And what I just button mashed through was him promising to take us to the Hano Grand Resort. And now we're on to the fun part, because we once again have an island scan encounter, which means I once again need to manipulate time. So let's see here. For this island scan encounter, it needs to be a Wednesday. The last date we used was that. There we go. Yep, that should be a Wednesday. And now for what is admittedly a pretty boring part of the run. But where I'm able, I am going to actually do the scanning as opposed to just inserting the Pokemon. I have kind of made the assumption that I need to scan Pokemon that I haven't scanned before. And to me that feels like a reasonable assumption, but to be honest, I've never tested scanning a Pokemon again after I've scanned it for a previous day. But I imagine that it would probably work. Just given the fact that you are technically supposed to be able to have repeat encounters with the island scan Pokemon. Obviously, I can't do that because we're in a Nuzlocke. But for example, I already gave myself a free dragon scale, which I could have farmed by scanning for another Horsey, saving before encountering the Horsey, or perhaps before actually scanning for it. And then repeatedly encountering it until I could thief off a dragon scale. Because the alternative was waiting until the post-game to get Kingdra, and I really want to use Kingdra. Hang on, just messing with some stuff. And there's our island scan Pokemon. Now this is one example of a Pokemon that is available in both games, so I will actually be catching it here, and then I'm going to replace its special move with the one from the other game because I like that one more. Hang on. I think Agheal is our fastest Pokemon. Oh, and there is our encounter. So let's huck a Quick Ball. And there is, of course, only one name that we can give to this little lady. Also continuing the trend of an absolutely insane number of female encounters. Let's see Melania's summary. Minus special attack plus special defense. Finally, a good nature. Hits its less used offensive stat, buffs its weaker defense. Like, there are better potential natures. Minus speed is probably across the board the best nature for this guy, since I won't be able to make him fast regardless, but... Well, actually, I don't know. It has a Totemize, which doubles speed. Anyway... Let's go. Oh. And I managed to mess up the music by fiddling with the clock again. You know what? We have time, and I don't think it'll take that long to plan for and clear the Olivia match. So, you know what? Let's keep going. Okay, so he doesn't even face us, so I don't have to worry about his... I don't have to worry about fighting him. Oh, who did I bring along for that one? I think it was Alex. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Alex has a pretty free matchup into this dude's Pokemon. Except he does have Dizzy Punch, so rather than Waterium Z, let's give you a Person Berry. Especially since he is likely to go for Dizzy Punch. I'll be honest, I wasn't expecting the one-shot. Just because I've got pretty terrible attack on this Azumarill, but you know what? I'll take it. Alright, now who did I want for... Right. I'll throw a Pecha Berry on Alex then. So Nepheli will be the lead. And we'll heal up. And here is our battle. Hello. I'll be honest, this is easily one of the most atrocious outfits in all of Pokemon, and that is pretty hard to accomplish. Like, just look at that hair for a second, and that eyeliner too. because she is a female trainer, that means we have the rivalry boost. And we have a person berry to deal with confusion. Piece of cake. She'll probably, yeah, she'll go for another Confuse Ray. So we do need to break through. Which we do. We did have some counterplay in the back, but that did save us some time. And now Salandit, who will probably be going for Dragon Rage since it's most likely the strongest damage option it has into Nepheli. Oh, it went for Poison Gas. Well, that's why we had the Pecha Berry. I mean, it'll probably just do it again, but... Oh, or it'll go for Flame Burst, I guess. Why not? That lady was super strong, Rotom? I'll be honest. I didn't notice that detail. Alright, now to actually plan for and do the Olivia fight, all in pretty short order, because that feels like a fairly climactic way to round off the stream. Okay, so let's talk team members real quick. Yeah, she has Anorith and Lileep as her lead Pokemon, and then we should be able to pretty easily deal with her Lycanroc with Rykard. So Rykard is the main one that we want to hang on to. We'll go ahead and give Rykard leftovers to help it weather the bites from that thing. We should go with a backup plan. For example, something fast that can outspeed it. And then we'll probably wind up taking either Honedge or D into the fight to deal with the first couple of Pokemon. Lileep does technically have Brine, but it won't do much coming off of Lileep's offensive stats. Not without Stab. Grass, water, and rock, huh? Do we have anything that resists all three? I mean, all of our grass types resist grass and water, but we really don't particularly want going for Ancient Power. It does have Ancient Power, right? Yeah. It's like, I'm not going crazy. That's the rock coverage that it's carrying. I think we'll bring Hugh for pivoting purposes mainly. Honestly, this might be the team to go with. Might go and buy some extra, like, vitamins to shove down these Pokemon's throats, because a lot of them aren't... A lot of them haven't been used that much, and they're a bit short on EVs. But yeah, honestly, like, Bach should be pretty easily able to come in and finish off Lycanroc if it has to. Should even have a pretty solid shot at outspeeding. Let's get these guys up to the level. Okay, for a solid second there, I was like, wait, was it 27 or 28 for the level cap? It was 27 in Sun and Moon, it's 28 in this game. And she's EV'd her Lycanroc to be fast. Really feel like we need to give Bach agility. I don't think there are any notable matchups in the remainder of the game that it will both be good in and benefit from a speed boost. I mean, I could probably drop grassy terrain, but at the same time, I'm hesitant to do so just because, well, I want grassy terrain. Now, Rock Slide. That is a move worth adding. Even if I really wish that they would just... Oh wait, I picked up Bulldoze. I can drop Rock Tomb for that. I forgot about that. Quick attack, we probably don't need. I can go ahead and drop Rock Tomb for it for now. If I ever want Rock Tomb back, I've got a TM for it. Melemele can learn Brick Break, why not? We will be replacing Wide Guard on Melemele with Destiny Bond, because that's what I want on Melemele, but... we can do that anytime. We don't really need it right now. Double team. Second there, I thought I felt my phone buzzing. I love how even our we have 3 steel types on this team. None of them can learn Smart Strike. Like, the distribution on that move is non-existent. Nice, we finally have a ground type move on Rykard. Okay, back to Melemele. You have vitamins, don't you? I should probably get a bunch of I should probably just max out everything that I can get from these stores, since I can infinitely farm those points with no risk to my Pokemon and no fear of over-leveling. Anyway. Our bulky Pokemon are going to get maxed out HP, or as much as we can invest into them. And that's my alarm telling me to wrap it up. And I think we can knock out this stream before we actually need to do so. So hang on, I already used HP up on... No, I didn't. The nice thing is that I can kind of just go ham, especially since these things cap at giving 100 EVs. to a well, they cap at getting a Pokemon to 100 EVs, meaning I'm not going to run out all of a Pokemon's options with that, with giving it to them. Okay, we are going to drop a quick save so that I can make one change. As I mentioned before, I would rather have the move from Ultra Moon on Melemele. Alrighty. Let's get our held items together. Give the Eviolite to, I'm thinking D for this one, because I plan on primarily having D go for it since he's got better coverage. But for most of the run, we will probably wind up giving the Eviolite to Melemele. Is there anything else I need to do with items? Oh, I should probably swap Shabriri's because I really don't expect to have him use the Z move. He's not my first strategy anyway. That will work. Alright, I think those are the moves that I want, or the items that I want. Lead Hugh. And I'll even remember to use repels for once. Where are you? There you are. All right. Back to our intense music for one last boss battle on this island. We want to be leading D. Where are you at, Olivia? Oh, there's Dr. Burnett. Yes, who knows what the Masked Royal looks like under his mask. I could never guess. We got a free heal that we didn't need because we didn't get into any battles on the way over here, but I'll take it regardless. Completed all 3 trials here on Akala. Now it's time to face the Grand Kahuna. Okay. Start with Gear Grind. Dang, that was not very effective, and with... that was not very effective and a Violite. This is why the boss fights in this game are scary. They're perfectly EV trained. Okay, didn't put us below half health, which means the next brine won't be boosted. We can afford to stay in for one more gear grind, which will do the trick. I probably should have put Protect on D to try and waste the Z move or scout for what she's going for, but honestly, I'm gonna wind up having to hard switch into Rykard regardless, so... I'm hopeful that she will just use her Z move on the switch, but not a big deal either way. Did I teach Rykard Protect? I feel like I did. I did. Gotta maximize that leftovers recovery. We're a lot slower, so Gyro Ball should do a decent chunk of damage as long as we don't get flinched. And we should eventually not get flinched. We have time. We've got all that leftovers recovery. Honestly, given that Rykard is who I've got in right now, the odds of her going for Continental Crush seem pretty low. Of course, she gets a crit flinch. Oh, I meant to go for Protect. If only he would use Rock Tomb into me, it would actually boost. It would boost the damage of Gyro Ball. All we need to do is get it off one more time and we're good. And there goes the battle. Rocky MZ is ours. Let's go. Oh, I've gone blurry. The hip movement is crucial. Okay, then. She came here because of Nebby. And there's our note to go to the Ether Foundation. Truthfully, I wonder if I could actually, like, Nuzlocke this game as Hal. That feels like a genuinely interesting thing to consider, but we won't worry about that right now. We gotta wrap up because I would still like to make it to the gym tonight. So, thanks everyone for being here. This was good. We've made some good progress, got through 2 trials. Both of them were relatively manageable, which was nice after, again, the grass and fire trials, which kind of put me through the ringer, at least planning-wise. So yeah. We'll be back on Friday, more of this, and we'll keep going with that. Schedules on Twitch. Thanks everyone who chatted and lurked, and if you haven't dropped a follow, feel free to do so. But in the meantime, I appreciate y'all, and I hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you next time. Later, folks. Bye, 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 bye. Bye, bye, bye. ASMR, goodbye, bye, bye, bye.